Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Knights. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Leiter will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Ready now, Eric Davis. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Arizona, the center fielder, number 44.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit to right.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Stepping into the box, Enos Slaughter. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, Dero? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
And he misses there, 1-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Davis stands at first with 1 out. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Now a move over to first. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. To the plate now, Cal Ripken, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Wade Boggs checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. 1-0, here it is. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 3-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Here's the 3-1. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. D-backs out in front, 1-0. Michael Wacha gets the start for Arizona in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Digging in, Corey Ray. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Indiana, the left fielder, Corey.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them. The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Stepping in now, Charlie Culberson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over, back in standing. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. No one out with a runner at second. Hey. 3-1. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Rolled slowly to first. Scooped up. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. So stepping in, Andrew Jones, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly on to Clark at first, and the inning is over. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jason Kendall. Here comes the first pitch. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Here's Jurickson Profar. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball 1. Leiter towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Batting it, the left fielder, Gurriel.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's Jay Bruce now. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. Fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
He stays alive, still 2 and 2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! A A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. Second home run early in the year, and this ball game is tied at 1.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
So now to the plate, Dwight Evans. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
Chris Herman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Two balls and no strikes to Chris Herman. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. The 2-2 one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Michael Wacha. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Down the first baseline, reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now to the plate, Eric Davis. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Lays off 1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Enos Slaughter. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Ray waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Leiter.
The pitcher, Leiter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Profar. Stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So with 1 away, it's time to give you a good look at the standings out west in the National League as you see where the Diamondbacks sit entering play here today. First offering on its way. Corey Ray is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
And he popped him up. Profar is calling for it, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no. Into the box now. Will Clark, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The 1-1 home. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Into the box, Cal Ripken. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see the top 2 pitch velocities here, 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. So 2 are gone now in the Diamondbacks' 4th, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. A high fastball is in there. Hit to short. Iglesias is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Digging in, Joe Morgan.
Leading off for the ninth, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh and 1, here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here comes Andrew. Here comes the first pitch. In the air out toward right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball. Extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate now, Jay Bruce, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. From the stretch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
0-1 the count. Oh and 1 count, the pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Jason Kendall.
The catcher, Jason Kendall.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of the stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Jurickson Profar is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Iglesias now at short. Scooped up And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Digging in to try it again, Lourdes Gurriel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nope.
Ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. This is foul right side. And he fouls this one off. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Michael Wacha will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1-check swing holding up.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and here's the utility man Chris Herman to bat now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on the first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. 1 out, nobody on. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Long run for the center fielder. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
The pitcher, number 22, Leiter.
Into the box, Leiter. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. There's one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Corey Ray. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Standing in now, Charlie Culberson. Here's a high fastball that's fouled off to the right of the catcher here for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 offering. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Eric Davis. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2-2 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
Well, that's one of the things, Mark.
And now they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. At the plate, Will Clark. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Clark averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Arizona. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Joe Morgan. First pitch on its way.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew.
To the plate now, Andrew Jones, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Leiter in there for a base hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
In now, Jay Bruce, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. At the plate, Dwight Evans, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Again, he sends it out of play.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Up next for Arizona, Cal Ripken. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
1 gone now in the Arizona 7th, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 run, 6 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Pulled toward right center field. Evans is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, the catcher.
So coming to the plate, Jason Kendall. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
2 strikes.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Score remains tied 1-1. Coming to the plate now, Chris Herman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a pop-up now. Clark shading to his right. 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's the pitch. Jose Iglesias is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Leiter in there for a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
Fred McGriff will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Fouled away. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Corey Ray is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Joaquin Soria will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. New inning set to get underway, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Jurickson Profar. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. Evans is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, number Wacha.
Brandon Belt will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. he gets ahead 0-1. Belt, a native Texan. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
0-2, here it is. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Caleb Ferguson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Arizona, number 64, Caleb.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Charlie Culberson.
For the ninth, the third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Culberson.
In there, strike 1. Line drive to center field. Davis is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Into the box now, Andrew Jones. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Ferguson features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Runners off for second. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. He's on the move again from first. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Now at the plate, Jay Bruce, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Spin and a throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Set to start the 9th in this one, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Eric Davis. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
So now to the plate, Slaughter, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The first baseman, number 22, Will Clark.
Stepping in now, Will Clark. Ripped down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. He was a ground out victim last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ryan Barucki enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Dwight Evans. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Through first and hustling for second. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Herman. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Johnny Bench will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Sinker to open the AB, and therefore strike 1. The 0-1 to the right side and through, a base hit. Evans is digging for home, and the winning run is across to score.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well, and in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Indiana came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Joaquin Soria claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 2 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.